how was Whitney?
I met her. I didn't meet her a lot. I met her twice, but she had a very tight team. She was early on in sort of having a team, but most people didn't. I think, if you think about Cher and Diana Ross and Raquel Welch and Sigourney Weaver, I think all of those people work directly with you. And Jackie Bissett was also very popular then. They really knew what they wanted. There was no question that they had a confidence in their style. And it's very hard to have that now. Again, social media can be very difficult. And now I think if you're a celebrity, what you wear, how you wear it, when you wear it is up for grabs and commentary, right? So I think having a village to help you is a good thing.
Right. That didn't really exist back then, but Whitney was ahead of her time.
Right. Yeah.
Have you ever worked with Cher, the goddess that is Cher?
Oh, yeah, of course. Cher was in the store all the time, and she, God bless her. First of all, she, especially then, had an incredible sense of humor, a very, very unique in her sort of confidence as a woman. Don't forget, this is the 70s. And she knew what she liked, and she would shop continuously. She helped me pay the rent so many times. And I thank her in the book, as I do many other people in the back of the book, because little did they know what they were doing at that time was really helping me stay in business. And I was so grateful that I felt like I had to thank everybody. And she really, she was fun. She was just a fun person and gorgeous in her very unique way. And she's still very close friends with Paulette, who is still her best buddy, and they would shop together in New York and in LA. And so, yeah, and Diana Ross too, who's, so incredible. She knew what she liked, and they also had bodies that anything you put on them, they're going to look great. So there was a confidence about that they're going to look good in anything. And so whatever it is they decide to wear, they're going to look great.
So Cher and Diana helped pay the rent back in the day.
They definitely did.
I've met Cher many times in Vegas when I've gone to see her.
Oh, really?
There's no better. I mean, you know her a lot better than me, but for the brief seconds I've met her, or minutes each time, I mean, it's like every time is just like, I don't know what to do here.
There's something about the energy that and I mean sort of like a spiritual energy that people who are getting our attention have. It's not an accident that Cher is still famous and was famous, especially during the period when I knew her. And it's that magnetic energy that draws people to you. And so she has that. And when you meet people like that and you speak with them, they're very normal. They're like everybody else, but there's a dynamic energy that's amped up. And I remember that with Yoko and John used to come in the store also, and John would have this incredible sense of humor. he'd be very sort of laid back and chill, and she would be deadpan, and he would just be hysterical. He would say things, he would joke with her, and sort of provoke her somber, kind of very serious demeanor. And he was a funny guy. And even in his quiet kind of just hanging out, chilling, there's this bundle of energy, that this spiritual energy that really fills the space. And they do have it. I even, when I first met Destiny's Child, what Nile Rodgers was doing, was helping them launch their career. And he contacted me and he said, I can't tell you what this is for, but I need you to help me get these 3 girls together because they are going to be the biggest thing. And I said, can I listen to the music? And he said, no, you can't. I said, all right. And they came in, and 3 beautiful girls, and one of them was picking up after everyone, getting coffee, doing everything, making sure everything was right. And I wasn't sure what her role was, but she was like Mama Hen, and it was Beyonce. But you could feel that energy here, and so you would never know what the role. Wouldn't have an idea, but you can see then that there is this something that she was revving up for really Beyonce, of who she is today. And she's such an extraordinary person, and so special. Everybody can see that in the way she is, and the way she behaves with people. But there, right at the beginning, she decided that she was going to take care of everybody. She was going to make it good for everyone.
Just like picking up after everyone and getting coffee.
Everybody. Yeah.
And like as nice as can be, and just.
Totally.
And
totally.
To you, she had like that magnetism, like the same way, like a Cher, like a Diana.
Yeah. Same thing. I mean, and think about it. Think about all of these people who have this. It's like electric energy that really get our attention. That they have this drive, and they have this energy. But it's also part of, I think they're born that way. I think they're born to fulfill this purpose, and you can feel it.
I agree with you. Like, having met a lot of people like at the Cher level, there's certain people, like there's a lot of famous people, but I do agree there's certain people that just have this thing that you can't explain it. And they are real people when you meet them, but then they need to go do their job, and just there's something like you're just.
Yeah, the electricity goes. And I, for me, I've always enjoyed being the background, not doing that. So I can't imagine wanting to do that or having that. So it's something you're born with. It's something that's part of who you are. And there are a lot of people who are celebrities of sorts who don't have it and are still successful, but there's that few that are just, they're blinding. They're so magnetic.